3 days into the experiment, and Tyrrel has developed a new strategy to deal with Bob.
Tyrrel's given me a bit of a wide berth today.
Why is that?
Well, I honestly don't know. I haven't said anything to her as offensive as she said to me, 50% of all policemen are corrupt. I mean, that is just so outrageously rude, and she ought to think what she's saying. There you go.
He gave me his book that he said that he wrote himself, and I put it in the fireplace. He did come up to me last night, actually. I think I remember him saying, if you burn my book, I'm gonna kill you. That's what he said to me. But it's still in the fireplace because he's got pride. He won't go and pick it out. Never a lie, though. It's gonna stay there for the whole 2 weeks.
Clinical psychologist Dr. Hamira Riaz has been analysing the residents' behaviour and watching Bob and Ty's interactions with interest.
At this stage, I think Ty's feeling personally attacked by Bob. And there's 3 ways in which we respond to personal attack: fight, flight, and freeze. Ty's not the sort of person to freeze, and since day 1, she's been on the counter-offensive. But now she's trying the other response, which is avoidance, ignoring him, flight, and hoping that he'll go away.
Naman's religion is still a source of intrigue for the other residents.
You drink alcohol, and eat pork.
Yeah.
So you sort of like, you're a semi-Muslim or you're a full Muslim?
Muslim-like. You can easily be led down the road of all Muslims against Britain. And of course that's not true at all. I think there's a huge problem. Because Muslims fervently believe that there is life after death, they know they're going to go to a better place anyway. And that's where you get suicide bombers from.
What do you classify yourself as?
I'm Muslim, but I don't. There's some things that I don't do.
You're at loggerheads with that?
No, I was, but I'm quite happy with myself now. It's like Christianity. Christianity is very close like Islam. They lost their way in Western society. I know we're all putting here to get to know each other. Why don't you ask me, for instance, where I grew up, my relationship with my family, every single day, all the questions are about being Muslim, all the bloody time. I think you can be gay and you can be Muslim.
I think the way you live your life is more important.
Exactly. No one has a right to judge, do they?
Well, that's all right if you live in the UK, isn't it? I find Naman very interesting to talk to. He would be so much nicer if he didn't drink so much. It's okay in this country because you're not going to get topped, but over in another country, possibly you would be removed.
Yeah, it's a crime.
Yeah. Which do you prefer?
The UK, obviously.
Yeah,
What kind of question's that? Obviously it's the UK.
Bob has volunteered to cook the evening meal.
I got a recipe off my daughter-in-law for her bolognese sauce, so we're going to give it a whirl.
Are you not having spaghetti bolognese?
I don't want it.
Don't like it?
I do. I love it. It's my favourite. It's one of my favourites.
Right.
But I just don't want it. Me and Jed decided that we didn't want to eat Bob's food, and I know that he wanted us to eat that food. It's basically like a protest.
I'd be able to upset if I actually cooked a meal and nobody wanted to eat it.
Oh, well, at least the majority of people are going to eat, innit? Okay.
The end of the food preparation process is nigh.
If he even apologised for even making me feel small, it would have been completely different. But he doesn't feel like he owes me an apology. He doesn't feel like that at all, so why am I going to eat your food?
After dinner, Jed brings up a tricky subject with Bob.
Yesterday at the dinner table, Bob, your exact words were, "I am not comfortable with homosexuality." You can't drop a comment like that when you're in a house and 3 people are gay, out of the 12.
Am I uncomfortable with homosexuality? The answer is yes. But am I uncomfortable with homosexuals? No. I like you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this has
All right,
occurred.
let me ask you a question. Why are you uncomfortable with homosexuality?
Normal's changed dramatically. And I remember seeing the first couple of men walking along holding hands and kissing each other in Buckingham Palace Road. I can remember it as if it was yesterday. And I was appalled. And to be perfectly honest, I still find it very difficult.
I'm uncomfortable with homosexuality.
Why? Elaborate. Why then? That's what I'm asking you. It's not hard. I'm asking you a question.
Until 1969, it was an offence
to
have homosexual sex.
I was quite happy with homosexuals before it was legal.
Oh, me too.
So was I. I was in show business as a young kid, right? From the age of about 11 to 16. I didn't realise there were so many gay people until everybody started coming out, and then you have to accept it. It's part of the human race.
And as a police officer, what did you think about that at the time?
Bearing in mind, in the police force, there was homosexuals as well. There were
Yeah, I
gay people
know.
in the force.
I know.
Only a few of us.
Sorry? Only a few of you.
No, sorry, that was supposed to be a joke, but...
I got it with that bit.
All these jokes.
I'll tell you this, the real problem with me, OK? I'll say what I think. And I also say things that I think are funny.
OK, Bob, I'm going to tell you now, Bob, you ain't funny.
I just think that he seems to be dropping a shock comment straight away to try and get people to react. I'm kind of a bit like, well, whatever. Ty's not, and I think she seems to be boiling. I think she might end up saying something.
South Londoner Ty takes the opportunity to challenge Bob about his so-called jokes.
You said yesterday that at your Banstead event, the police officers should have turned black people away as a joke. I think he is racist. I'm going to put it out there. I don't care. That's how I feel.
It's an aside. It's an
Out of everyone in the house, why would you think I would laugh with you on that?
All right, I accept that.
Thank you. Okay, and it was obviously that's not the first time. Now it's like the sixth.
OK, I accept that.
I think if you spoke to people that know me, they would say he's really funny bloke and he's the life and soul of the party. If you speak to Barbara, my wife, she'll probably say he's a miserable old git. And as she keeps telling me all the time, it's not all about you. Well, yes, it is.
If that is your sense of humour, which personally I think is bang out of order, just watch what you're saying, because that is going to offend someone.
Humour serves a lot of different functions, and most of them are healthy. But humour has a dark side. It's also a way of channeling hostility towards someone by using a mask of playful banter.
That was the last time he said it. There's been way more before that.
He's sending out mixed signals. Is he trying to connect to her and rather clumsily find some common ground? Or is he trying to alienate her and in the process confirm some of the prejudices that he holds about her racial group?
You wouldn't eat my meal tonight because I cooked it and you said spaghetti bolognese
is my favourite. Yes,
food.
it is. So do you find that more disrespectful than your sense of humour towards black people?
We're constantly told it's multicultural Britain, and it seems very much like it's them and us. It would be so much better if it weren't.
I thought it was unkind that he'd spent all that time.
And then obviously Dee put in her little 5 pence and then that went down the drain as well. What do you mean? No one asked.
Well, let me finish, for Christ's sake. You jump in every time.
I don't understand, because you got involved for no reason.
Well, it's called politeness. It's called politeness.
I can't listen to this shit.
You can't listen to this, me not eating your food. This is a joke. It's a sick joke. Is this a sick joke? He's insulted because I didn't want to eat his food today.
When you
but
said...
I'm more insulted on the racial humour.
Spaghetti bolognese is my favourite.
Wait up. Racial humour or spaghetti bolognese? Racial humour, spaghetti bolognese.
Probably it's throughout. You will not let anybody else get a word in.
That's what you've been saying about everyone, but we...
No, you. She has no control over her shouting, at you all the time. You don't get a chance to even think of what to say before she's shouting again.
Let me tell you this. When I went to London to join the police, I was from Somerset. I used to talk like this from down here. I had the shit ripped out of me.
Bob, if you've been receiving abuse...
Exactly, why would you give it to someone else?
Why would you do that to
Exactly.
her? Imagine if we'd have come in here and insulted you about how you look.
Your race.
You also have to realise that men of a certain age, they get stuck in their ways, they get stuck in their thoughts. He had a little chat with me. You know, I make jokes all the time. I said, well, you cannot make jokes about ethnic people in here. You know, you've got to be sensible. He's in his own little bubble.
No, I have mixed with everybody from every
So that's even worse then. You've worked in London.
I don't
Are
understand.
you being serious?
Right,
is he being for real? Or is you're drinking too much? No one give Bob alcohol. He is not right in the head. He's really not. He is not. He's older than us by like 60 years and he's acting like this. Are you being serious? Are you being for real?
I really think you're going to have to admit that you might have made a mistake.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Well, then admit it. And
Just apologise, just say, look, I didn't mean to say
I don't need to apologise.
Wow. He wouldn't even give me that. And we were just going back and forth. It never got resolved. I can't believe I have to stay in this house with this man for the next...
you said 50% of the police in
Who
London
gives a fuck
are
what I
corrupt.
said? I don't want to stay in this house with this man.
Will you apologise for that?
Honestly, I cannot believe what I'm hearing out of this man's mouth today.
She's justified in thinking that by not apologising, he's not showing her the respect that she deserves. And this is important because older people expect respect by virtue of their age. But for younger generations, respect is very much a two-way street.
I'm sorry, I'm not prepared to put up with this. I've got nothing else to say.
Careful.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's really funny that I've had fucking cancer, isn't it? And my legs don't work properly.
I
Oh, yeah, I just stood up and I'm wobbling
Bob,
you're laughing.
She wasn't laughing
It's not
at you.
funny.
No, she wasn't laughing.
She wasn't laughing at
She
that.
was.
She wasn't
Oh,
laughing
she
at
was.
that.
Oh, she was.
Like, that's game playing. Like, that is game playing, because he wanted everyone to look at her and be like, she's laughing at cancer. That could make everyone in the house turn against her.
Cancer's hilarious, I can tell you that.
She's not laughing at cancer. She laughed because you're
wobbling and you're drunk.
She might not have known that that's the reason. There's no fucking need for it at all.
If she'd have said that to him, I'd have still reacted the way I reacted.
He's fucking vile, he wants to sort his head out.
You're weird, man.
And been like, I'm not standing here and having this, like, because that's bang out of order.
He's just gone to her, you're laughing at me because I've got cancer. Don't start dropping that into people.
I'm getting a glass of water, mate.
A glass of water, there we go.
He was drunk. But often the truth comes out when you're drunk, so... I think he's so set in his ways that you never change his views, never.
You jumped down my throat. You know, I suffered similar, although you won't agree with it, with ageism. You know, people expect me to behave a certain way, so I have to prove... Fuck off. I'm talking. Why is it? Whenever I try to say something, somebody comes in and changes the conversation.
Darling, okay, I'm sorry, but you can't just tell me to fuck off. That's rude.
It is rude.
But you use that word
It is
all the
rude.
time.
But I've never told you to fuck off.
Fucking
Is there something in the water? I was really taken aback. And I started laughing. I was like, did this woman just tell me to fuck off? I still didn't raise my voice. I don't raise my voice to my elders, right?
I am trying to have a conversation.
He was comforting
with
me.
Bloody God.
Yes, but you jumped down my throat about that.
Do you know what? You need to take the alcohol all away from the old
Literally.
old gentlemen, because they're
Literally.
fucking me off now. That's rude.
Literally.
She
No,
just told me to
I don't
fuck
feel
off
like they
for
need
no reason.
alcohol. It's not going down well.
No, that's rude.
Oh, I give up. I give up too.
Dee, we've never ever stopped you from saying your opinion. We've never ever not listened to you. Like, I just don't understand her. She's really another person that we need to watch in the house. On that note, I'm out, B. See you later. Fucking pricks, man. I'm done with these people, honestly. No one can't explain shit. Everyone's full of nonsense. I can't deal. Look, he's on the wine. That's what I'm saying. It's the end of the road for me and Bob, 100%.
As everyone heads to bed, the house seems ever more divided.
Good night. Good night.
Oh, fuck my life. Oh, do you know what? Fuck everyone that ever lived.
The next day, former detective Kevin takes the opportunity to question ex-policeman Bob about his drinking.
Good morning.
You'd had a lot on you last night.
Eh?
You had a lot last night.
I don't think so.
Christ, you did, man. I thought it was quite apparent that Robert let himself go. Did you drink half of what you were supposed to be putting in the spag bowl?
No, I didn't drink any of it.
You're joking, and I just thought the behaviour was appalling from both sides. You had a lot. Trust me.
Okay.
I do like a drink, as I'm sure will be noticed, but I feel fine in the morning. I'm usually first up. So there, happy days.
Contact with the outside world is restricted, so that the volunteers are encouraged to get to know each other better.
It's weird not having us phones. I mean, I'm not saying I won't like to just have like 10 minutes of it, but no, I won't actually. I'm quite enjoying not having it, to be honest. No dramas, is there? Oh, wait.
When Wi-Fi is introduced for the first time.
Yo, yo. How's it going?
Are you on FaceTime?
Yeah, yeah.
Shut up.
Single mum of 2, Tracy, gets straight onto a dating app.
Oh my God, yes.
Octogenarian D takes a keen interest too.
This is on Twitter, is it?
This is Tinder.
Oh, Tinder.
I think the older generation, you know, they just have that kind of sixth sense where they can say they're not good for you, or they are, you know, whereas I'm just like, oh, penis.
Oh no, he loves himself. No, sorry.
It's quite interesting, actually. She's at that stage in her beginning of her life, and I'm at that stage at the end of my life.
Well, he's got nice teeth. He has,
yeah, but he's showing them off. No, I would say no. I have a friend with benefits. I don't want to get married, don't want to live with anyone, don't want any babies. I like my life as it is. I couldn't look at somebody as young as that.
What's the biggest age gap, do you think?
Mine?
Yeah.
Like 30 years. I think we had a similar taste, actually.
Oh, he's beautiful. Never been black. Have you ever, is it worth it?
Depends on the person. Some are and some not. I think our taste ran to dark, almost satanic. If you imagine Satan, how do you imagine him?
Red horns?
No. Oh my God. I don't mean like, look like a murderer or anything. Right. It's almost an evil look.
No. You have to have that kind of tingle in your loins. I think that's, you either have that spark or you don't. So me and Dee are good at lust.
Oh, dog, you get the dog.
Who's on the date, him or the dog?
Depends on what breed of dog it is. And
do you realise what you're saying?
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't actually have sex with a dog. Again. My favourite emoji is the spunky emoji.
No, you need to wait for him.
His name is Dick, so, you know, we're going to go straight in with the spunky.
Yeah. Tinder's known for the cringy one-liners. Like, someone called Dan, and she put, would you like to go Dan on me? That's how she started the conversation. And I was like, cringe.
This is hard, trying to find love.
I don't think you'll find love on there.
Do you not think? What do you think I'll find? Oh, brag.
Shag.
Naman's got something on his mind and asks Ty if they can talk privately.
Let's hear what bullshit he's got to say.
At the moment, she's got a wall up and her wall is acting like a bitch to people. Babe, I feel like you've got issues with me. If I'm being completely honest, do you want me to be honest?
Yeah,
I find you a bit intimidating.
Why?
Right. I think, obviously, there's stuff about you that bugs me.
So why don't you open your mouth? You didn't come here to not say nothing.
No, but I don't appreciate it when you do it in front of people.
I'm very real, I'm a real bitch, sorry. If you don't like it, that's your problem. Naman, he's struggling to have genuine conversations, he's struggling to get to know people, he's struggling to bring out his personality, he's struggling with boys and love, he's struggling at every corner possible.
Yeah, I don't like certain aspects of your personality.
It's fine, then
it's intimidating.
How is it intimidating? No one else doesn't feel
I find you a bit intimidating.
I think what we're beginning to see now is his desire to connect closely with people. Unfortunately, the way he goes about it is self-sabotaging.
Don't tell me I'm intimidating.
You are.
Because the end effect is the reverse of what he wants. Instead, he's beginning to feel isolated and more disconnected from everybody else in the group.
No, at the victim.
You are. You're actually a bully. I've had enough. You're a bully.
All right, thank you.
You're a fucking bully.
All right, babe. I'm sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have used the word bully.
Okay, thanks. I'm a bully.
so hard with you.
I'm a bully. I'm happy with that.
She's not the sort of person. Actually, do you know what? When I think about it, I do think sometimes it is bullying. Because it reminds me of being at school again.
I don't care. Let's not talk about it.
Now you're interrupting me.
I'm a bully.
She's just really pissing me off.
You are. Good.
If I'm being honest, I'm thinking, can I really live with her for the next 2 weeks? I don't think I can.
Still baffled by her earlier conversation with Naman, Ty confides in her closest ally.
He's fucked in the head, you know. He's actually got problems.
I think he's playing a game anyway. I'm not attracted to him in the slightest.
Even if they look good, they could look a 10 out of 10, but if your personality is fucked.
His personality is shit, he's just
and that's the main thing, is the personality. I just don't understand him. He's like, we're not gonna get on, all that shit.
Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, we don't get on.
Weird.
People that I speak to, they feel the same way I do. And it's funny because when we come together and talk about it, we're all on the same page.
He said something about Muslims don't eat meat or drink.
But you're sitting there talking about, oh, I really love bacon, guys. He just talks shit, honestly. He just literally talks shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
After dinner, the group play a very modern parlour game.
Would you rather snog Donald Trump for 15 minutes on live TV or in private for 2 hours? Fuck my leg.
You have to kiss him for 2 hours in private, and then you can say he grabbed your pussy.
Gee! Would you rather give or receive a lap dance? I don't even know what a lap dance is, so somebody will tell me.
Later on.
No, I think I've already been there and done that, but I didn't know what it was called.
Would you rather a gay son or a lesbian daughter?
Doesn't matter.
They're on the same level. They're on the same level.
Then, Bob.
It wouldn't matter in the slightest. It doesn't matter which one. I have no idea. No.
So that's inconclusive answer, so...
Well, is it? If one of your kids comes to you and says, I'm gay, well, you've got to deal with it. It doesn't matter whether they're male or female.
So
I can't say which I'd rather have.
You have to answer it, though.
Well, I've only got sons, so a gay son, I suppose.
OK.
Hands down, the best day of my life was, like, coming out and telling my family, but it was also the worst day of my life. And I packed all my stuff into 4 suitcases and I'm like, I need to get out of here, kind of thing, like, they're not going to want me. And then I felt like a weight had just been lifted.
I think the answer about this is, whatever hand you're dealt, you've got to deal with it, even if you're not happy with it. Like having people with Alzheimer's or having diseases or stuff.
Would you be unhappy?
I'd be disappointed, I suppose, if the truth is known. Oh, no, come on, Jed. I mean, that's the reason why you have such a problem coming out, because you think your parents are going to be disappointed.
But you just said you'd be disappointed.
You don't need to tell me what, but you've just said you would be disappointed. So, like, you're the sort of person why I would have a problem with coming out. Because
everything that you expect is that you've got a son, he's going to get married and have a wife, and they're going to together make children.
No, but gay couples can have children.
And continue the family line, so...
Continue the family tradition, you mean, like what's normal to you?
Sorry, I need to applaud that.
When I came out, it was a nightmare, you know, being made to feel different, being made to feel like an outsider. My mum found out, she literally fainted. I mean, she's still living in the dark ages.
I felt quite restricted when I say only men, do you know what I mean? Or only women, or even men and women. It's just, I feel like it should be whoever, you know? I think in an ideal world, no one would have to come out.
When somebody sits down and says, Dad, I'm gay, it's like, oh, Christ, that bubble's burst for me.
Right. Is that because they can't have children?
No, it's not they can't have children. It's not what I was expecting. It isn't the norm, and we accept it's not the norm. We older people know that you gay guys and gay ladies are about now.
Kevin is younger than me. Bob's only a few years older, but I don't know why. I just feel that they were born in a different time to me. I'm not quite clear on why you think you need an older person's understanding or approval. You know what, you are what you are, and you shouldn't give a damn what anybody else thinks. Right. You really shouldn't.
I get that some of you guys from that generation, the problem is that the unknown, because you don't know about it, you're not as educated and stuff as what we were. It is kind of like becoming the norm, innit, these days. Like, I get that, so I can sit and listen to you guys saying, you know what, in 19 whatever, it was a criminal offence. Like, I'll sit and understand that, but all I ask in return is when I'm trying to defend being gay, you sit and try and understand where we are. That's all I ask.
He hit the nail on the head, yeah.
100%.
I'd like the end of the 2 weeks for him to come out of here thinking, you know what, if my son told me he were gay, it wouldn't matter. Eddie's convinced it's not going to happen. It's probably not. But I just think move with the times, like...
Can I say, if my son had walked through the door and said he was gay, I would have said, oh, come to Daddy!
Yes, Jenny,
come here, come here. Morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm walking, I'm alive.
Exactly.
It's lovely, isn't it?
During the experiment, some of the volunteers will go on outings. The first pair are an unlikely couple.
Who's Bob going out with?
Tyre.
The group environment, together with alcohol, is not conducive to them resolving their differences. So at this point, a day out together might just do the trick.
I'll ask her what on earth she sees is wrong with me, and she'll ask me what I think is wrong with her, and perhaps we'll get somewhere.
Do you know what? He's so unpredictable, literally. He's done things, he's made out with me and then done things after. He's very unpredictable, so I'm not sure. Let's just drop Bob off at that. Home. Okay, home.
You're not the first person that's said that.
Oh, really?
Well, my children, for a start, they're trying to get me put into a home. It's a little early.
We're a bit late.
Hello.
Hello.
Tea or coffee, or perhaps a glass of Prosecco?
What would you like?
I want you to stay off the drink, that's what I'd like.
Sorry, what would
Can
you
I
like?
just have a glass of Prosecco, please?
And me, please.
Thank you.
And then we'll have tea afterwards. It was a good idea, you and me coming out together.
It was.
I think.
Now I've had some of this, it feels less awkward, doesn't it? Our only issue has been jokes about black people and stuff like that, which obviously I'm going to take offence to because I'm black.
That sounds like I've been making racist jokes, which is not true. What I said, and you misinterpreted it, is my big charity night that I did last Saturday. I said there must have been a police roadblock stopping all of the black people from coming. The reason being, there had 230 people there, and there were 5 people who were not white there. And I just wonder why only white people support it, essentially.
But like, I'm obviously going to take offence to that. It could be like, not everyone knew about the event, or do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just narrow it down and start making accusations and such, which is really, really upsetting, because there is black people out there that do support charities. There are black people that have had severe illnesses that could be life-threatening. Like, so you can't just say that.
No, of course.
It wasn't just that comment. There was a whole load of other comments that I took offence to, and it's just like you don't really see that you are wrong. I'm a stranger to you, and to share those jokes with me, I just really felt offended.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a point by adding an element of humour to
it. It is kind of like a big topic right now in the world anyway, with the whole Black Lives Matter in America and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
I saw a fella in America with a big sign saying all lives matter.
Yeah, all lives do matter.
People came out to try and beat him up.
All lives do matter.
They wouldn't let him do it. It was quite funny.
All lives do matter, but it's not humorous. It's not something I would laugh at.
Okay. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lesson.
As much as we've overcome that situation now, I don't feel like he fully understands. I feel like he will always be stuck in his ways, but he apologised to me, and I feel that I'm going to take that as this a genuine apology. So, yeah.
Well, next time, anything I say, just come over and stick your finger in my eye. That's going to work. No, I'll know then.
Yeah. Well,
maybe not.
Back in the house, Naman's least favourite topic of conversation has come up again.
So Sikhism is different to Muslim?
Yeah, that's a different religion.
Oh, it's not like a strain of it, like Christianity and Catholic?
No, not at all. Completely different religion.
Like, you know, like extremists, would you ever then be influenced by that? If somebody said, we want you to become an extremist?
No, no, of course not. I'm not that stupid. I've studied all the religions. Like, if I spoke to a Hindu or Sikh, I'd understand where they're coming from because they've studied the religion. There's a lot of people in here that are very uneducated. Like, all Muslims are terrorists. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Yeah. You get that in every religion. You get people in power, like imams or like popes. For example, there was popes that were fiddling around with kids.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? What do you believe in? Like, do you believe in God?
I think, like, this is going to sound really crazy, but it's probably more aliens, a higher life form that's just sort of travelled here and put us here. And, you know, whether they farm us or watch us through experiments and things, like, I don't think we just grew out the ground. There's something about us that isn't from this planet.
I'm the kind of person where I haven't got energy for a debate, I'll just shut up. I'll be like, I'll do it another day. One of the mysteries of life, babes. But I will explode if someone pisses me off.
As high tea is served, Bob opens up to Ty.
I don't get to go back to where I come from very often, and it's kind of where my roots are. When I was ill, just over a year ago, I really wanted to go back down there because I suppose you think maybe I'll never see it again.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, and there was a point where I could see the Grim Reaper out of the corner of my eye. It makes you realise your mortality, and it also made me appreciate my wife even more, and we're great anyway.
Yeah.
It made me appreciate my friends.
And you feel like by you overcoming this trauma in your life that suddenly came upon you, that you feel like you could be a better person? Do you know what, yeah? Because, do you feel like that?
In many respects, yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. I've come out the other side of it, and my view of it really is that I've had 66 good years and 1 bad year, and the bad year's gone, and the rest of the years are going to be good, hopefully. Hey ho. Excuse me just a minute.
Of course. Take your time. I've never seen this side of him, honestly, I've never seen this side of him, so. It kind of made me look at him differently just now. Honestly, like I didn't think I would ever get up and want to hug Bob, do you know what I mean? But he literally was really trying to open up to me and explain his story. I love this building, I think we should take a selfie, Bob.
They're never going to believe it.
I know, innit? I hope that this carries on and he stays like this genuine Bob, I honestly do.
Because Bob has opened up, she will feel privileged by that experience, and that's likely to translate back into the group environment.
Yes, Bob.
It's been so peaceful about her here. It's so peaceful. The dynamic's been so nice.
Relax.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let's hope they saved us some.
Innit? I can see someone cooking on the stove. We home! We back in this bitch!
When they came back, they were both over the moon.
Tea, scones,
deluxe
champagne.
afternoon tea.
Yeah.
And Bob was saying, oh, he had a great time.
So you went on a date?
He was my husband for the day.
Sugar daddy.
And we sorted our differences, so we've come to feed the energy now to the house.
That's it.
I think Bob's got over the race factor now, but I think he's still not open to the mind of homosexuality.
It's happening, it's now.
With Bob and Ty having resolved their differences, the mood in the house is upbeat.
Bob, can you give me a massage, please?
Give you a what?
Massage.
Hashtag best friends.
Oh, Bob. Oh my God.
Yeah, why am I not making these noises? Come on, Joey. Oh. Oh, Bob.
Right, look, it feels good.
Bob, what's that poking me? Control yourself, man.
Actually, oh, sorry, beg your pardon, I thought that was part of it. There you go, happy days.
I just kind of sat there and just went, what the fuck has just happened?
Whoa, mate, don't slap me around the face again, all right?
I won't, no. Hey, come on, Jet.
Nah, not cutting it, mate, no.
I only just went tap.
What?
But I would never just go tap to you.
Yeah, that was.
All right.
That was a bit much. That was.
Okay,
that was past the line.
I'm sorry, I thought it was funny.
I would never ever do that to someone, because we're all equal, you don't cross that line.
Bob was just like, basically slapped me around the face.
What? Are you serious? Was that in a good way or bad way?
And I was shaking, I didn't know if I was going to start crying, punch a wall, or punch him.
And I just went like that, not that hard. And there you go, there you go. I had a little misunderstanding with Jed, which was silly, silly from my point of view. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, you're all right though, because
yeah, it's just I've just gotten really like warm and shaky because I'm getting like annoyed. Like,
What did he do?
Slapped him around the face.
I didn't see. I couldn't believe I didn't see, but
there.
I'm coming to say I'm sorry.
No. Jed, no, that's hitting. I wouldn't.
Don't touch him, mate.
No, you can't do that. You can't just apologise after slapping someone.
He got me massed on his shoulders and I just went like that.
No, it wasn't just like that, though, was it?
I'm really sorry
if Joey's saying it, I feel like
I'm genuinely not being dramatic about it.
This is quite disappointing from Bob's perspective. Yet again, he puts his foot in it. I don't believe it's intentional, but nonetheless, the way that he goes about trying to rectify the situation doesn't help his cause.
Listen, I thought I was being funny.
him.
I thought I was being funny. I thought I was being funny. No, I'm sorry.
It's not funny though, it's not funny.
No, I understand that you don't think it's funny.
Period. He's got so much to learn. You would think he's learned like from the day we had and then to come home and then just still be so He doesn't know how to speak to people. That's just generally what it is.
You know, I hid a bottle of wine there.
Have you?
Of course I have.
You cow. Look out, look out, look out.
While the older generation turn in for the night.
You've got to put the lights out, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Put yours on so you... Yeah, that's it.
The youngsters decide to play a game.
Bye, Kevin, bye.
Hey, where are you going? Oh.
We're going to play Cluedo upstairs with some snacks.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't want to sit down, it's not comfortable.
Okay, all of you. Okay. Instead of asking to invite me, you going to play Cluedo?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not coming?
I didn't get invited, so... But it's cool. Have fun.
Don't be a troublemaker.
I don't want to come. It's cool. I'm going to go to bed afterwards. Do you ever walk into a room and just think, I'm better than all these people?
Oh, my God. You just don't care, do you?
No, but that's just the way I feel.
Has anyone got Peacock? Because she's obviously not the killer.
Where's Joey gone?
I was thinking he went down
To
to
the
get
mall.
a drink. Oh, yeah.
See you tomorrow morning.
Good night, mate.
Is there any ham?
When he's not had a drink and he's on his own, he's half clued up. He's a sort of sensible sort of guy.
Oh, there's ham.
Obviously, he's passionate about being a gay Muslim and about getting a point across that it's okay and this and that. But he's going about it the wrong way, because people are going to look now and go, if that's how all gay Muslim acts, then he's not doing the right thing for them, are they, you know?
Do you know what I really worried about?
I'm an actor.
When he ate bacon, and I was like, please don't do that. I said, please, how will people look at you as a Muslim?
Exactly.
I panicked.
Like, done it deliberately to make a scene out of it.
And then goes, I'm a Muslim, and then goes on about religion 24/7, but he shouldn't eat pork and drink alcohol. If I believed in my faith, I wouldn't touch alcohol.
It makes me sick.
Take that, you cunts.
He's not real at all. Like,
Listen,
there's nothing real about him.
Who's gonna like someone like you? Not like that, but you're really horrible. Like, the way even when he called me a bully and he shouted it running out the room. Your personality's shit. You're two-faced, you're sly, you're vindictive, you're calculated, you're all of those that. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm gay. I forgot fuck last night and now I want to pray. That rhymes. Wait, don't leave me, papaya.
Why didn't you say green?
Why didn't I say green? Just go see what they're doing.
I don't care what people think of me anymore. I'm gay, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Fuslim, I'm a fake Fuslim. Like, you know what, I'm gay and I can be who I want to be. Babe, no, you can come here, you give me a hug.
You're right.
Because I will be Prime Minister like Obama.
You want to be a Prime Minister?
Michelle Obama.
A Prime Minister?
I will be President one day of
Yeah.
the UK, United States of...
I think he comes from a background that hasn't been the easiest for him, his lifestyle and his situation. So he shouts and he laughs loudly and he sings for attention, I think. He needs that kind of recognition and acceptance.
Is that we all going to bed? Are we stand up?
Yeah, because I'm sick of listening to shit.
Yeah, I know.
Say that again?
I said I'm off to bed because I'm sick of listening to shit.
Okay, go on then. Bye.
And I'll go when I'm ready, thank you. I'm not going to be sent to bed by someone. So I was like, what?
You make indirect comments or you make direct comments, that's the difference.
Say that again?
That wasn't it. That wasn't
comments or you make it direct comments.
That was an indirect comment, mate.
No, I don't make. I'm direct. I'm direct. I'm not talking behind your back.
You're forever slagging people off, mate.
You don't move right. You don't move right, man.
I'm fucking fucked off now.
Don't get in my face.
I will fucking get in your face. I don't give a shit.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you.
You don't intimidate me or scare me.
I'm not fucking. Am I fucking scared
Why are you pointing?
An almighty row woke us up.
What is wrong with you?
I don't give a shit.
There was a cat fight, and I had to come down and find out what it was.
Because I've fucking had enough of your two fucking bullshit. All this fucking 6 days. I just blew it. You know, where you take so much to just explode. Get over it, you stupid bitch! Fucking get over it.
Immature as fuck.
Yeah, I'm fucking immature. I can't fucking stand you anyway. Oh, 1 minute I've got a boyfriend, I'm gonna kiss the man, and then, oh, all of a sudden I'm fucking got a boyfriend again.
He doesn't want to kiss you because he's not attracted to your personality. Your personality is fucked.
I fucking had enough!
Hey,
He's shouting because
There's only one person.
Listen, there's other people in this house.
They think they can come in here acting like fucking bad man.
And he screamed the house down. It was like he just saw red.
All we said was...
No! It's fucking nothing to do with you!
Who are you?
Nothing!
Don't shout in my face! Don't shout in my face!
I won't fucking shout.
Don't shout in my face!
I'm scared of you.
Scared of who? I'm scared of you!
It was particularly vicious, the worst that I've heard or witnessed, yes.
You're not helping. You're not helping. At least I fucking own it. Fucking get over it. You're a fucking bitch, and you can do so much better than hang around with her. I'm telling you, because I actually like you. I've got no word bad words to say. I don't give a shit. You know what?
You just said you couldn't stand me.
Fucking had enough. Well, put it this way, a gay Muslim has left the house. I want to go home right now.
Just hang on.
No, I want to go. I want to go. I don't want to stay. I'm not going to say I was forced out, because certain people feel that I can't be gay and Muslim because I eat pork and because I drink alcohol, whereas I can. I firmly believe everything happens for a reason. My journey was supposed to be this long, you know, that's what was written for me, you know, so good luck to them.